What up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy B-Zo, officialybe.com podcast. We in the building, you know what I mean? Back with another episode for you. You know what I mean? Another episode I know you're going to like. I know you're going to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So we in here today on this Father's Day recording this podcast. You know what I mean? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know what I mean? We got a special host, special guest for you today. You know what I mean? So enjoy the show. We're ready to get into it. You know what I mean? Today we got the one and only Alicia Patrick Cooks, owner and founder of Flossy Tees. Y'all might have seen her on Facebook under Alicia Patrick Cooks or the Flossy Tee. You know what I mean? We got her in the studio today doing a little podcast. You know what I mean? Representing for the young black entrepreneurs. How you doing, Alicia? How you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. You know what I mean? Representing. You know what I mean? Just wanted to get you on the show today. You know, let the people know about your Flossy Tees.
Thank you.
You know, I was scrolling down Facebook and I seen it, and you know, I like the concept. I like the little style how you brought it about. So, you know, called you, wanted to get you on the podcast, and hopefully we can get a couple sales going on. You know what I mean? So, just tell the people how, you know, what gave you the concept of Flossy Tees and how you wanted to get that started.
Well, it started with someone contacting me, actually. They were doing, I guess, really just sales in regards to selling T-shirts, and they said you'd be a great entrepreneur for this. And my friend Lamar, he just inboxed me and he said, would you like to do this? I think you'd be great. You're an entrepreneur, you're creative. I think this will work for you. And he sent me on some different links to look into starting it. I wasn't sure that I was right for that, but I looked into it and I said, okay, well, I'm going to do this. And unfortunately, he passed away before we could really get started doing it, because he was going to collaborate with me and help me get it started. So I kind of was on my own, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing now, because the person who was supposed to guide me is gone. So right. I just had to tap into a creative place that I knew I had and come up with this concept of, I want to do it different. I don't want to do it like everybody else is doing it. I want to create the T-shirts, and I want to put my models in, and my people, my friends, my family. So it appeals to the real person, not you know, some model photoshops that you've never heard of. And
so your sayings that you had, how did you come up with your sayings?
A lot of them I scroll through comments on Facebook, and I take some of the things that people say about certain situations, and I'll rearrange the words, or I'll rearrange the way it's presented. And
I'm about to go. Let me go to some of your sayings. Now, I like some of them sayings. What's some of them sayings you had up there?
I think that the most recent one that I've done is Namaste. And
I was going to ask you about that. What does that mean? I couldn't put that together.
It's more of me recognizing the goodness in somebody else, somebody out there trying to do something with themselves.
Mama Slay.
Namaste. Yeah, it's a play off of Namaste, you know, which is, you know, that thing they do when they're in yoga. And so it's a play off of that, and it's just, you know, recognizing these women out here who are, they're just slaying. They just look good. They feel good. They presenting themselves well. And it's just to say, I recognize the slay in you, and I'm gonna make sure that I bring my slay too. You know, so.
Okay. Yeah, because when I was scrolling, when I seen it, you had a model of a girl that I actually went to high school with, Keisha, and I think the shirts was actually perfect for her.
Oh yes.
You know, she was perfect model for the shirts. So I said, okay, and like you said, I like the fact that they appeal to the regular person, you know, the every average day person. So you said you was an entrepreneur. You had other entrepreneur ventures going on.
Yeah, when I was 30, I started my own business. As my first business, Task Corp Administrative Services, where I did medical billing for doctors.
And that was your own. That was your own business.
That was me. From scratch, out of my brain. And that got a little stressful, so I pulled back. And now when it's happened to the creative side of me that nobody really gets to see, because I'm quite honestly, people that know me, I'm all business. I'm really serious sometimes. So this creative part of me is giving me a chance to unleash some other stuff that I know is inside of me. So, and I'm bringing my friends into this, and also I've become interested in photography. So this is a great way to
Corner the market.
well, not only that,
Now-
it's to bring two loves of my lives
right,
together.
right, okay.
And I really like creating, and I really like taking pictures. So I said, why not put them
Flossom.
together?
I like that.
The flossum.
I definitely like that saying.
Yeah,
the
I seen that
flossum.
on Instagram, and I was like, it was
Okay.
just something someone posted on Instagram, and I was like, that would make a great T-shirt. And just to get some of these sayings out people don't know about that Instagrammers are saying, and why not?
Right, right.
Put it on a T-shirt and everybody wear it, everybody represent it. So
And now I see most of your T-shirts are for women. Do you plan on making a line for men, or
actually,
are you?
I do. I've actually been brainstorming about a name to call it. It's not going to be Flossy Tees. It's going to be a branch of my brand that's strictly for men, and
Okay.
Flossy Tees is for the girls. I thought about putting it together, but guys don't want to say I got my T-shirt from Flossy Tees. That's not really,
Right,
I had to think
right.
about it as in the, position of a man. So I said, well, I need to come up with something that, men would be proud to say that they got their T-shirt from. And I came up with Refined Soul.
Refined. That's perfect.
Refined Soul.
Refined soul. We got a lot of black men out there who definitely have refined souls.
Yeah, so that's going to be the name of it. I've got some T-shirts that I'm working on the prototypes for, and I have my first model. My son is going to model for me my first shirt that I did already do one, and I showed it to him, got his
Okay.
approval. He said, yeah, Mom, I'll do that one. I'll model that one. So as soon as I just tweak it a little bit and make sure I'm good with what it looks like, we're gonna get them out there and
Now,
start
if
taking
there's,
some pictures.
is there any models? If there's any models that want to model your shirts, men or women, can they get in contact with
Yeah,
you?
they
How
can
can they?
just-
How can they get
They
in
can
contact
go
with
on
you?
Flossy Tees, then go to Flossy Tees on Facebook and inbox me there. They can hit me up on my regular Facebook page, Alicia Patrick Cooks. It is hyphenated, Patrick-Cooks. First name is Alisha. You put that and you'll find it. I think I'm the only one, so it'll be
Definitely,
hard.
definitely.
And I'm on Instagram as well. You can DM me on Instagram at Flossy_Tees. And we just got on Twitter. I actually got more followers on Twitter quickly, or more faster than.
Faster. Twitter's
quicker.
blowing up. Yeah, Twitter's blowing up. You put your shirts and stuff and your
Yeah,
links
I
and
put-
stuff on Twitter. You'll definitely. I know you'll definitely get some likes. And
I mean, it
links,
was really quick.
you
I was
know.
surprised at the following on Twitter. So we are on Twitter as well. Same tag at Flossy_Tees. And I think we're on Pinterest, but Pinterest is I'm still trying to figure out how that works. So,
Right.
we're there, but I still don't know how it works. I'm still working on that one. But there are different avenues to reach me. So just inbox me. If you're in the DMV area and I'll go to Maryland, I'll go to Virginia, I'll go to Philly, to do these teas and these
Now, what's the
photo shoots.
website if they want to go to the Flossy T website? What's the Flossy T website?
It's www.flossy.spreadshirt.com, and you can see all the shirts, all the categories, everything's on there, and you can actually see my progression on there from when I first started designing to the stuff I'm designing now. It's definitely a lot of growth there.
Now, do you come out with your own designs? Is everything straight from scratch,
No,
or you
it's
have
not
people
all.
helping you?
No,
or
it's not. It's not from scratch. I do a lot of research online for clip art, different vector
different
arts,
sayings,
you know,
things that people. Okay.
not really sayings. The sayings I come up with,
Okay,
from researching different places. I'll rearrange the words, or I'll see a word and I'll go to the thesaurus and get a different word for that word type thing. So it's a lot of different things that go on with the actual sayings, but in regards to the graphics, a lot of it comes from online. I go to public domain graphics where they have graphics that you could use without, infringing on anybody's
And
copyright.
right.
So that's my main thing. That's one of the things that I make sure that I'm not infringing on something someone has copyrighted and is trying to make money off of. I don't want to do that. So just basic clip art stuff. I'll take those and I'll manipulate them to where they work for the T-shirt that I'm trying to design. So it's a lot of different softwares involved.
So,
and,
right. And how long have you been on Flossy Tees? How long have you been
I started
doing?
that last year, January.
January.
Beginning of the year,
Okay.
So we're on our second year. The first year was definitely a trial, just trying to figure out what we're doing. And now we're working on brand building, like getting the name out there, getting the shirts out there, getting my girls out there. And those are my girls. They're Flossy Tees girls. They'll tell you that I'm a Flossy Tees girl, and they'll tell you where they got their shirt, and they'll tell you all about me, what we're doing. And I'm very appreciative of my friends because in the beginning I thought it was going to be me in all these shirts, and I wasn't comfortable with that.
They stepped up with no problem, huh?
No problems at all. And we have a
And how many do you have now? How many models do you have working with you now?
I think we have 15 girls
15?
now.
Okay.
15 girls.
Yeah, so you don't have no problem.
No, and they get their T-shirts for free. So that's unfortunately I'm not rich. I wish I was, because I would be able to pay them. I would be able to pay them, but what I do tell them is, hey, if you work with me, we'll grow together. You get your T-shirts for free, all your pictures for free, because some of them are
I seen you been
inspiring.
doing a lot of photo shoots, so you have some inspiring art. Where do you do your photo shoots at, or how do you get those?
Most of them are outside. Like, I really enjoy taking pictures in natural light. So I enjoy the nice sunny days because it makes it less work, quite honestly. The sun is doing all the work for you. Just click. One day I'll get into that studio stuff, but it's so stiff, and I want everybody to be comfortable because that's how you get people in their natural state when they're comfortable.
Right.
The outside, it just works better. So we do parks. I have an upcoming one in Virginia Beach with my sister. She saw my work and was like, I want to do it. So, parks. I like the trees and being around nature. It just pops my shirts out because, it helps focus on the shirts. And just different places. We went to Wilmington with my friend Reese, and we just go to different places, and sometimes I'm in an area and I'm like, oh, this would be great for a photo shoot, and I'll, tell one of the girls about it. And sometimes the girls come up with their own ideas. Like Nikki, she said, hey, let's go to the train station in Wilmington. And we was up there on the train platform with everybody else. Like, we had luggage and we was going somewhere doing a photo shoot. So those are the things that make it fun. And I like when the girls come to me with their ideas. I'm like, hey, I'm on board. So
let's do it, huh?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when you got a team or you got some help with you. I know it is.
Definitely. So I'm proud of my girls. I'm proud of them stepping up, and some of them they're happy to do it because it makes them feel good. So
right. Give them motivation and keeps them going also.
Gives them confidence. So and I'm all about that, uplifting everybody. I want us all to win. That's one of my things that I keep telling everybody.
Yeah, I see a lot of your shirts are inspirational also. So is that something that you make sure you do is put inspirational shirts out there, make sure everything is positive. Because one thing I do, like, I haven't seen any ratchet shirts yet.
No.
I haven't
they
seen
come
any
to
ratchet
me.
yet.
They're like, oh, do this one. No, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're not about that. We're about uplifting.
Oh, so now, you have had requests for a little bit.
Girls can, why don't you should do this. This is what's selling. I don't want to do what's selling. I want to do what's making me feel good.
Right.
I want to appeal to everybody, and when you're uplifting, that does appeal to everybody. So I do some that are a little petty. Like, I know I have one that's it just has this person waving by, and then it's like, fine, I'll date myself, because it's hard out there. So I'm just like, nope, I'll take myself on a date because it gets rough out there. So the petty, I'll get right on the line of petty and funny, and so
right. And I think that's what people like about the shirts. That's what I like.
Well,
That's what I like when I seen them. I said, okay, let's see if we can get it here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Miss Alicia Patrick Cook, owner, founder, CEO of Flossy Tees. You can check her out on Facebook, Twitter, on the Flossy Tees or Alicia Patrick Cooks. So we're in here just talking, just building a little bit. So, how did you get your entrepreneurial spirit, or where did your entrepreneurial spirit come from? Is your parents entrepreneurs,
It
or
comes from my
brothers,
father.
or fathers? Okay,
My father. It
okay,
definitely
he's an
comes from-
entrepreneur.
He actually just pushes me. He says, being smart and having a good job is great, but that puts you in a complacent place, and sometimes you want to push a little further. And there's nothing like having your own. So he definitely, he's the one who pushed me to do my first business. I was
That's great.
young
That's
and I
great.
was
love
scared
to
and
hear
I
that.
didn't know what I was doing, and he said, no, you can do it. He's like one of my biggest
And that was
supporters.
the billing. That was the
Yeah,
billing, the
yeah.
medical billing.
And he basically said, you just get down the basic principles of having a business, and you can do any kind of business.
You can do
So,
anything.
that's one of the things he instilled in me. And right now he does, he's a solar panel consultant in addition to his regular job, So it's just what I've been brought up on.
Okay, solar panel. That's big money too in
Yeah.
the future. We're going
Definitely.
solar. We're going solar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm glad to hear your dad really pushed entrepreneurship, and like I said, that's what we do here in officialybe.com. We want to push entrepreneurship because I do believe you're right. 9 to 5 is great. Making good money at a 9 to 5 is great, but you get a little complacent, and I don't care what you say. You have a point. There's a point where you can go to. When you're doing entrepreneurship, there's no points. The sky is the limit.
That is true.
So that's what we do here. We push here, official YBE. We're glad to have you today. We're glad you came by,
So glad
talk
to
to
be
us
here.
a little bit, and let us know about your Flossy Tees. Anything else about your Flossy Tees you want the people to know?
Now, just that we're coming out with new
Now,
designs.
how often do you come out with different series or different designs? Now, because I did see you had a couple different. I don't know what it was, a fall issue or a Christmas issue, or
No, we just
did you-
had last season. The
Okay,
year is a
different
season.
season. Okay, okay.
People say seasons. My season is a year because
Okay.
we, are bringing out new stuff every year. Last year, the girls, they just modeled one T-shirt, and this season they'll be doing two. So
Okay,
I've just
okay.
had one girl do the two T-shirt series right now, but we have them. Every girl goes. So every year, every girl goes. Some have backed out because they're not comfortable with how they're feeling right now, and I understand that. Believe me, I understand. So I'm just like, okay, well.
To
we
all
just-
you models out there, us men, we love all kinds of women. We love all kinds. Okay, so when you're modeling, especially for a specific thing like this that is supposed to be for every woman, men, we like to see all types of women.
Right.
We like that. So yeah, I understand, what women say, oh, I'm not happy. But believe me, as a man looking at the shirts or the models, we like all types. So believe me, you don't have, please don't come to me 6 foot 90 pounds. Please
Not a good look.
don't do that. Okay. We like to see some nice 4-figure models looking good as an everyday person. That's what we like. So just to throw that out there for you.
Well, and another thing, when I was designing T-shirts, I thought about some of the stuff because I'm a full-figured woman. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna play it down. Hey, there's some curves here. So when I go in the store and I see cute T-shirts and I'm like, oh, that's cute saying, I like the way it's on there. Then I go to look for my size and it ain't
And they
there.
don't- right,
So I'm like,
right.
okay, I got something for that. I'm gonna go into the lab and I'm gonna design the same stuff.
And that's what we got to do.
And I'll put it out there, and then me and my girls can represent this saying or whatever, something similar to this T-shirt. And I don't understand that why it's not made for everybody, but
And that's more or less what pushed my entrepreneurship. I would go places and do different things, and just found out that I didn't like what they were doing, or what they were doing wasn't for me, or for some reason I said, you know what, I'm gonna just do it myself.
yeah,
And that's the old saying: if you want something done right, do it yourself.
that's why I take the pictures myself, because if I don't, somebody else will create my vision for me, and that's not the way that I want it. I want it created in the vision that I set it out to be. So that's why I'm behind the camera and I'm taking the pictures and I'm making sure that I'm presenting my vision the way that I want to present it. So it sounds a little controlling, but this is my vision. You know,
There it is.
you know,
There it is.
unless I'm gonna be in the picture, I'm taking the picture. You know, so that's just the way I want it to be for right now. So maybe when we get bigger and things get a little bit where I need help, and I know some wonderful photographers that
Would love to work
yeah,
with you.
I would just they're a phone call away and they'll be there to help me out. So one thing about this is I've been able to meet some wonderful people.
Right, always, always.
Meet some wonderful spirits, some wonderful people who are doing different things, but are supporting me in what I'm doing. And when I need help, all I have to do is say, "Hey, this is what we're doing. Can you step in and help me out?" So that's another thing that this has created for me, is a way to branch out and network with different creators, people who are creating things. So that's the plane I'm on right now, and I like it. It makes me happy.
There it is.
Yeah, it
There
makes
it
me
is.
happy.
And that's what life is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Being happy, doing what you want to do. And believe me, entrepreneurship will bring that to you. You know what I mean? Entrepreneurship, but it's not easy. Believe me, can you tell the people some of the hills, some of the valleys you had to climb through, some of the
Well,
hills you had to climb over?
The first one is financials. I mean,
Oh, always. Always.
everything that I do for Flossy Tees comes out of my pocket. Like the girls' T-shirts, I pay for them. They don't pay for those. My very expensive camera that I have, purchased because eventually I want to get into print work. So I need a camera that is up to the task, and well, I had to pay for that out of my pocket. And just software. Different advertising avenues.
Everything, right?
I mean,
right.
it is expensive. And
Now, how much does a typical Flossy T-shirt cost?
When they're not on sale, which they're on sale right now, there's 15% off.
Hey, that 15%
Yeah,
off.
until the 21st of June. You might want to go in there and check that out. Right now, with the 15% off, the regular T-shirts are $13.49 or something like 13.
Oh,
Maybe
that ain't bad.
$13.50. It's not bad
That
at all.
ain't bad at all.
When it's not on sale, though, they go up to like 15, some are 18, depending on the different type of material, different way, because there's
Oh, that sweatshirt. So
yeah,
you have
it's regular
sweatshirts,
T-shirts,
T-shirts.
regular
Okay.
yeah. So depending on the platform of the shirt, whether it's a
Okay,
regular
the
tee,
price.
that's
Okay.
where the price will differ.
And what's that website again? Tell the people again.
It's www.flossy FLOSSY.spreadshirt.com.
That's FlossySpreadshirt.com. Y'all can check that out.
Yes,
Get your Flossy
definitely.
tee. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the site. Check out Alicia Patrick Cooks on Facebook. You can check out Flossy Tees on Facebook. Or you can go to FlossySpreadsheet.com all day long. Thanks for joining us today. officialybe.com podcast. Join us next week for another wonderful podcast, Entrepreneurship. All right. Holla at your boy.